What's up, guys? Let's see what Andrew Tate has to say about picking up girls, and if it's legit. They asked him, how would you say a guy could pick up girls?
There's a really long answer to give there, but truthfully, it doesn't matter if it's getting a girl or it's making money or it's getting status. It doesn't matter what it is. As a man, we live in hyper-competitive environments. I don't think enough men understand how competitive the world is. If you want a girl, you're competing against other men. You're not the only man who had the idea of getting that girl. There's no girl you're going to see and go, oh, I'll get that girl, and didn't cross anyone else's mind. Everybody else wants her. You have to outcompete other men. You have to be as competitive as possible. You have to be as successful as possible in all realms. You have to be as good-looking, as funny, as smart, as spontaneous, as interesting, as charismatic, as rich as possible. You need to try very hard to be your absolute best.
I agree with him about that. You're not the only one who wanted that girl, and that's why I love hating on direct game, where guys are like, just tell her that you want her. Just tell her I just wanted to meet you. That is not rare for an attractive girl. They know guys want her. Guys tell them. It's for guys to prove to themselves that they can do it. It's not a real way to get girls. But the thing is, you want to be your best. But a girl is not a mind reader. She doesn't actually know you. So how you present yourself is super important.
Then as you become a better man, you'll crack through different tiers of attractiveness, and eventually you get to the top and you'll be able to have any girl you want. But the truth is, I have a lot of guys ask me, similar to your question, a guy will come to me and go, how do I get a girl? I'm like, bro, you're a loser. Yeah, but I know, but how do I get a girl? Well, you're a fucking loser. You're a loser. Why are you asking me? It's like saying, how do I win a race with a push bike? You're racing Ferraris. What do you want me to do? Yeah. There's only so much you can do. There's only so hard you can pedal. There's only so many tricks and tips.
So he says this. Granted, you don't want to be a total loser, but one thing that he never talks about is connection, right? And one thing he's wrong about is no. People don't just date the best as a competition. Girls who say he's the best looking, he's the strongest, he's the smartest. It's not logical. There's a certain level of attractiveness you have to meet, and once you're there, you're good. So if you're attractive enough, what then matters is that she's connected to you and she's invested in you, right? You could take a guy who's super rich, super attractive, but if the girl hasn't connected with him as much and she hasn't invested in him, tried to win him over, or if he's immediately shown lots of interest in her and he's chasing her, a guy who did a lot less could probably win. Last night I met two really pretty girls who are texting with me, and yes, they were more interested in these much better looking guys. You know, some girls are more looks oriented than others. Some girls like height more than others. They were hitting on these tall guys. I was talking to them, but the girls are texting with me, not those guys, because I knew how to let the girls invest a little bit. Am I as physically attractive as those guys? No. Are they as attracted to me as them? No. But they feel comfortable with me, and they've invested in me, and I know how to game. So you don't need to be the best. You need to know how to get them investing and make them comfortable and be good enough.
So many game things you can say, so many pickup lines. If you're a loser, it's going to be very, very difficult, and it's going to get harder and harder. The game is rigged to become harder and harder for men. It's not getting easier. It's going the other way. And if you're going to be on a racetrack and there's going to be Ferraris there, and you're going to be on a pedal bike or in a Nissan, you're going to get smoked. That's the game. You have to up yourself. You have to improve yourself. I'm not going to lie to anybody here and say you don't have to improve yourself. You can stay a loser and get chicks, because you can't. Yeah, you can't.
Question: what do you think girls want from men?
Okay. So again, there's sort of truth to that, but again, connection, and that's why game is so important. People don't realize game is not just about being attractive. It's about knowing how to connect, get her investing, and make her comfortable. Those things are so freaking important. You guys have no idea how easy it is if you can make a girl feel really comfortable about coming home with you and really comfortable about being physical with you, how little it takes for you guys to become intimate. That's much more important, right? Like tons of women right now, I'll give you an example, are afraid of Andrew Tate. He has a bad reputation. I would say, like, if you went to somewhere like New York, where I'm from, 90% of the women would not feel comfortable being alone with Andrew Tate. He's taller than me. He's more muscular than me. He's much richer than me, much more famous than me. But I would outperform him with most women because they're comfortable to be alone with me, comfortable to get physical with me. So comfort's very important as well. And a big part of that's your game, knowing how to make her comfortable. And again, getting her investing, not chasing her. All right, guys. Some interesting stuff from him. I don't disagree with everything he says, but you don't need to be perfect to have a great dating life. Take care.